everybody! What a way to spend our Saturday night, and it is through immersing ourselves through arts and culture. And tonight we are here in MML Gallery together with Studio Angeli right in this building in Marlon M. Luancing Building, Unit 3A, 3rd floor, here in Lipa City. First, let's share what's in the poster. Come! I'm just going to show you who are the participants in our art gallery exhibit today. First off is, of course, my son, Gandhi Pilapil-Amante, and several of his friends right here. So it's going to be an exciting launch art exhibit. I can't wait to invite you inside. Let's go! Now we have 12 artists exhibiting their artworks, and they've been here since the summer. And let's start with, this is actually Gandhi's schoolmate. This is from Rome, Ozaita, and these are his works. He's actually a lot younger than my son Gandhi, who is 8 years old. So let's see how he really expressed all his emotions through his artworks right here. So in the first weeks, they usually have to paint the still life first. So we have the apple, we have the flowers, the landscape, and then on the latter part of the summer program, they are given the free will to paint what they want. So you will see some variety in some of the artworks of the artists, but they would have same concepts at first. They have the apple, they have the scenery, and then the flowers. Now let's move on to our second artist here. This is a classmate of Gandhi, so they're both grade 3 in the same school, and her name is JD Silva. And she actually enrolled late in the program, but she was able to finish all the artworks needed, and we see all her beautiful artworks in this part or area of the gallery. Okay, now we see these are the works of Ann Lau. She's actually a younger artist. If I'm not mistaken, she's only about 6 years old. And from her profile here, she's 7 years old because she's a grade 2 student of De La Salle Lipa. And you can see the variety of colors. And we are very, very thankful to our teachers, dear Sir Eric Punsalan, and also assistant teacher Miss Rio Talmo, who are always there to guide all the art students in preparing these artworks. Now we are very excited as we proceed to the next artist here. This is actually Gandhi's best friend. His name is Pio Pavia, and they've been in this art program together. They're always happy attending at the same session because, of course, they will be boistering around and really talking some stuff. So this has been their bonding moment, going to the art class together. And over time, you see some improvement also in his work. He started with the still life painting of the apple, then towards the flowers, and then the landscape or scenery. Pio's favorite animal creature is the octopus. That's why in his freelance artwork, he chose to paint the octopus. Okay? And finally, we have here the artwork of my 8-year-old son, who is a grade 3 student. And he's Gandhi Pilapil-Amante's artworks. And we are very proud of the progress that he has made over the summer program of the art class, Acrylic Painting Level 1. So it started with the still painting of the apple, and we are very impressed of how we did it. And then he progressed with the flower, and then with the landscape. And finally, he has this big artwork. He calls it the dish because this is a combination of a dinosaur and a fish. So he's very, very interested, very passionate about dinosaurs because he wants to be a paleontologist when he grows up. So let's try to feature his artworks one by one. And we have the first painting here. He titled it, or he named it as Fruit on a Caramel Table. So all of the titles of the artworks here are actually from his idea, no? He's really the one who chose the titles. And he said that this is on a caramel table, that's why it's just appropriate to name it as the fruit on a caramel table. As simple as that. And next we have this landscape painting. It looks like abstract impressionism interpretation of a landscape painting. And the title is Grow a Garden because it's full of foliage, it's full of trees and other sorts of plants. And the third artwork here is Sunflower by the Ocean. So at first, when we were trying to deliberate what's the appropriate title for this artwork, I suggested, how about if it's Sunflower floating in the air? And then he said, no, Nanay, it's really by the ocean. So he really insisted of giving the name of this artwork as Sunflower by the Ocean. And it's over like with this ocean breeze. That's why you have this blue palette as a backdrop of the sunflower. Now, we proceed to the bottom artwork, and the title is Flowers by the Window. It's another impressionism take of beautiful flowers arranged by the window. So simple as that, that's how he named it. Next is the deep sea anglerfish. This is actually the 5th artwork that he did. So with that particular cycle or chronological order. And here he's very passionate also about sea creatures. And this is in the, well, you know, bottom dweller anglerfish. And we really love how he painted it because of the mixture of colors. And lastly, for the finale artwork, this would be 15 by 20 artwork. And the title is Ancient Dish. And the dish is the dinosaur fish. Okay, that's it. So it's a combination of an ancient fish, again, deep in the ocean, that also looks like a dinosaur. That's how he interprets it. And before we end on this part, let me read through his profile. So the artist profile, Gandhi Pilapil-Amante, is a grade 3 student at Stony Hurst Southville International School, Malarayat. He comes from a family of artists on both sides. He was enrolled in the acrylic painting program to reach his full potential. He loves doing sketches of dinosaurs, dragons, and robots using lead and color pencils. So that's it. Thank you so much for being with us. And I'm going just to have a run through of the other artists and see how they made all their works. And I'm sure that you will enjoy looking at them because everybody, they're all talented artists. And you try to imagine they are all young, from age of 4 to 14. And we see how they would really interpret the many assigned art pieces given to them by their teachers. And now we have the man of the hour. Wow, as a proud parent, let me introduce to you our young artist, Gandhi.
Hello.
So let me ask you, son.
Okay.
How was the whole experience of being a student in the first Lipa batch of Studio Angeli Acrylic Painting Level 1?
Like very good. But like it's very good, but like making acrylic paintings and acrylic artworks.
Okay. And what are the specific techniques did you learn from your teachers?
Like how to hold the paintbrushes,
Very good.
pick the best paintbrush to use.
Okay, that's great. And that's really wonderful lesson to impart to the students. Are you game for the second level?
Yes!
Yeah, okay. So that's very nice. Good job. Great job. Congratulations. Okay. And for this event, Gandhi was awarded a certificate of completion. So let me read the citation. Certificate of completion presented to Gandhi Malakayas P. Amante for completing the summer art class in acrylic painting given this 20th day of September 2025 at MML Gallery, MML Building, Lipa City, signed by Jose Gilbert F. Rosales, the creative director, and his teacher, Mr. Eric L. Puchalan, the visual art director. Congratulations!